Steve Wallace, 20 hours ago, new video, camper disguised as pallets.
Hey guys,
which is insane to me.
Steve. It looks like I got a trailer full of pallets, but let me tell you what, it's not pallets. Come on in. So it's just the outside of the
But why? I don't know.
Pallets.
Exactly.
The inside is all hollow, and there's a camper in there.
He's got like a PC setup and everything.
The camper gets a little taller where I'm sitting, and I got a skylight in here from an old window. And there's some leakage because it is just pallets and a little bit of plastic wrap on it.
Half the states of the United States have outlawed homelessness chance. It's
this is
criminal.
Surveillance 360 degrees around
you're right. He's got a stealth
right now. And that will let me know if there's any problems and when it's okay to open up that door to go outside. There's a small, modest electrical system in here that will do for what I need tonight. I can't cook in here with an open flame, obviously, because there's very little ventilation. And I'll hook up these lights as well to the battery. But I'll show you on the outside kind of what we've done. This door holds shut with a couple of magnets, one here and one over here. And when I'm in a parking lot getting in and out, I can just close that.
Wow.
But when I'm going down the road, I put another strap on the back to hold that all together. We got some bigger ratchet straps down there holding it together, but it's screwed together, so that's not going anywhere. Got these cameras put on with some pipe strapping, and we had to cover up some of the lights on it because at night it glows with a red light. That's not stealthy.
I want to see what he uses this
Let's
for.
go test this thing out.
Who is he hiding from? I don't know.
That's not going anywhere.
Like the stealth camping and like bushes and stuff.
The trailer has a bit of a high
get it.
center of gravity, so I put some extra tongue weight.
It's extremely cheap.
If anybody
and
sees
it's
the trailer and actually believes it's pallets, they'll simply assume I'm
in the
en route to a
fucking bushes.
bonfire
But this
somewhere.
is like just sleep in your car at that point.
I scoped out this place, and I think this is going to do just great. Hardware store's gone out of business. Big
You
empty
can't
parking
sleep in
lot
your car?
doesn't
Yeah,
say a
you
thing
can.
About overnight parking, lots of light, and amenities close by. That makes a big difference. Yeah, this spot is pretty great. There is a busy highway on that side, but people are in a hurry.
Didn't you watch the video?
Closed
It's
down
not content.
store right here.
I think this
Unfortunate,
guy's
that was a good store.
authentically like autistic
And,
in some shape or
everything
form.
in that little strip mall right
It's the only
there.
reason I like
Got a
it.
pet
If it was
store, I
just
can pick
like
up treats for garbage,
forced,
grocery store, 24-hour gas station.
I don't care
and a
anymore. Anything
contemporary
forced is
casual
so
restaurant
awful.
that I know is going to feature
But I
a
think
bar,
he's like,
which is good
he loves
because
this
there's
shit.
a hockey game on tonight. So,
But why?
just going to kind of sneak in the back here.
Where are you hiding from?
Well, let's get inside. All right. Okay, looks like everything survived the ride fairly nicely. I can actually keep this door open a little bit as long as there's nobody behind me. It's kind of a design flaw because somebody really could lock me in from the outside. But
Like he could put a regular ass trailer on the back of his car. No one cares.
all is clear on the cameras. Now that I can relax, this is the third time I've tried to film this video. Some videos seem a little bit cursed, where something always goes wrong, and the pipe was one of those videos where I think I had to do that 4 or 5 times because there was something every time. It was a wildfire, or it was full of mosquitoes or water or something. So this one, fingers crossed, third time's the charm. So I'm gonna wander over to the gas station first because that is going to be my restroom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get dinner started here because it's a slow cooker meal and it'll take some time. Today I'm making a jambalaya, and it's kind of throw it all in and pray type of meal. I'm just doing sausage in this one. I don't want to cook raw chicken, and I'm allergic to shellfish, so that's what we got. Diced
Sausage
tomatoes,
is delicious.
chicken
Why is he
broth,
saying it like it's a bad thing?
water, Holy Trinity, We got our celery.
It's
green pepper,
illegal to
onion,
sleep in your car
sausage,
in most places. What?
oregano, thyme, same thing. Cajun spice.
Really? In Texas, sleeping in the car is generally legal. Okay, this is just
rice
Texas.
I'll add later on.
As there are no state laws prohibiting. Okay,
Yeah.
where?
Stir
Let me type
up,
this in.
And I'll hook up the
Where is it
And
illegal to
hopefully it'll work
sleep
this
in
week.
your car? Look at 'em. It's illegal to sleep in your car in several places, primarily due to trespassing,
Setup for
loitering,
today,
or local
lithium iron
ordinances.
phosphate battery and a power inverter. Now the power inverter, that was the problem.
All
on the
right,
last
hold
one.
on. You guys are
It shorted out somehow.
educating
and
me here.
Overcurrented the battery. And these lithium iron phosphate batteries are really
You can
good.
kind of see
They
here.
have like
It's
a
illegal to
battery
sleep in your car in
controller
several places,
computer
primarily due to
inside it,
trespass,
so that
and then it goes
shorts
on with
out
like
where you draw too much current.
different
It'll shut the
thingamajigs.
battery off. And that was a lifesaver because if it was an overcurrent situation or a short and I went out to go to the gas station to get something.
I didn't know that.
Came back, the thing would be on fire and I would be busted.
Trusting AI. I don't think AI is wrong about that. It's a pretty generic, easy question.
I think we're in the clear. One of the oversights on my part when I did the wiring for these lights is I didn't put a fuse for that circuit at the battery. So I forget how sloppy the wiring in the walls may or may not be, but I'm just not going to hook it up. I might later if I need to, but I'm not going to sleep with that hooked up, and I'm not going to use it too much. We've got beautiful natural light coming in.
I love that he actually has a security. Is he just gonna sit on his little cot and just stare at his 4 cameras like Five Nights at Freddy's? This is a Five Nights at Freddy's setup.
In here, we've got
actually, he's got the roof.
Working,
he's got the door to his right. This is actually Five Nights at Freddy's.
And hockey games coming on, so I'll probably wander back to that little pub there and
oh shit,
check out the game. Everything's cooking. I'm just gonna save some power on this security system because I don't need it when I'm outside of the vehicle. And I gotta put my laptop and my other stuff in the car because I can't really lock this thing when I'm not in it. These are all future upgrades. If I can get away with camping in this thing again without it being recognized around the world. Okay. Just real quick.
At least take it to a popular, parking lot. Not outside of a fucking place that's closing. Like, really put this shit to the test. No one's coming near this.
Bingo. That works for me. All right. Got everything
Walmart
tucked
parking
away,
lot? No, it's
and I'm just going to wander
PV,
into
but
this power
they're
center.
closed.
I can get all the hiking that I need and outdoor exercise right in this parking lot.
It's true. Unlucky.
Well, that's not good news. Last time I was out here, that washroom was functional and running, and this puts me in a predicament. There's that State and Main lounge over there. There's a Subway. There's a few other places that I can use the restroom. I just don't like to go in unless I'm buying something. Let's see. Guess we'll go hit that pub. All right, so I can just head in for a couple of bevri. The puck is going to drop in half an hour, and then I'll head back to Pallet Town and check on things. So yeah, your typical contemporary casual restaurant. A lot of fusion food. Music is kind of loud in there. So I just nursed a beer for the first period of the hockey game, and I got to go check on my food and do some hunkering down.
Like, he parked in Africa, man.
There's a guy right
Oh,
back
no.
there sitting under the awning. He's enjoying a few beverages.
He does not care.
And he would easily see me climb into the back of that camper there. So I'm just going to try to wait it out here for a second. Hopefully he's going to move on. That guy gave up.
He
Left a
gave
few empties there.
Gave
But
up.
last thing I need There's the police rummaging around this parking lot. I'm trying to stealth camp here. See? He was right over there. Didn't suspect a thing, but you're gonna have to hunker down here.
Better go fast.
All right. All right, we got one vehicle that's pulled up in front of us. The coast seems clear everywhere else, especially where that guy was sitting there. All right, let's stir this up and check on this stuff. Looks like it's coming along pretty good.
That looks so good. I don't care what anyone says. I love jambalaya.
I'm gonna get the hockey game going and just kind of watch it in here for a little bit and let you guys know if anything cool happens on the cameras outside or if there's any problems, and we'll see you.
I've got this like granola and blueberry thing.
Concoction. Well, I think the rain has slowed down, which is good, but it's pretty cozy in here. I could say it's probably 70 Fahrenheit in here, around 20 Celsius. Outside is closer to 9 Celsius, 50-ish Fahrenheit. But I gotta head back to the lounge. I'm gonna dump this rice in right now. It's on the last period of the hockey game and they're tied up right now, so it's a good time to go use the restroom there. Wait for this to finish cooking.
Surprised you didn't just put a TV in here. Put on the hockey game. Like what? Get a hotspot, bro. And just...
That will work just great.
And then piss in a bottle. Oh, we can't have sound. Oh, he'd get caught. You're so right.
I'm not leaving anything in my car. I'm
oh
just
yeah,
bringing
headphones.
everything
You're
in a
right.
little bag with me, but yeah.
Yeah, I gotta help him
Pretty
work on this
stealthy in
thing.
my opinion. I do believe.
It's not that
It is
stealthy.
not a lively looking evening
You could totally get a
at
bathroom
the
in
old
there
pubbaroo.
with a jug, headphones, TV. You'll never leave.
All right, I probably shouldn't have watched the hockey game because that was a little depressing for me, but some camping will cheer me up. I love these late spring, early summer, cool evenings in Alberta. It's just nostalgic for me. It's so refreshing
Is
smelling.
America
a
just
good
one big
dump of
parking
rain.
space?
Real cool
Yeah.
at night, but I know I'm gonna need
Everyone
an air
drives.
conditioner
There's
in the
not
morning. So
people really
yes, we
jump
got
to
lights
disagreeing with me here, but
on the
overall,
subject here.
there's not really any public transportation in America.
You know,
Everyone's got cars.
looking around it, those
Is this
cameras
Canada?
don't stand out too much to me, and
Same
I
shit.
probably wouldn't think too much of it if I drove past it.
But
so.
New York. Don't care.
Let's crawl back in. All right. This is looking pretty good to me. Parking lot looks pretty quiet as well. I'm gonna set these lights up.
He's actually just staring at his 4 security
Pop these
cameras
on
at
a
like
little bit
9
'cause
p.m.
The outside lights come through here, actually, the parking lot lights. They will light it up, kind of. But I don't think anybody's going to see it because those lights are shining down on the whole parking lot. So there's nobody above us that's looking down.
That's good.
I think we're going to be okay to turn on a light or two. So obviously these lights are going to be enjoyed sparingly. If I see anybody around
Thank goodness.
on the cameras, I will adjust them accordingly, like that. It's back to stealth mode, but for right now, I know that I am in the clear, and this dinner looks, I think I can switch it to warm now.
That looks delicious. I love that shit. Stew, just mixing shit. I fucking love it.
I really need to eat a bowl of this.
That's a lot of food for one man.
I really wish I could eat shellfish, but I got that allergy. Would be so easy to throw some shrimp and stuff.
Ooh, I saw the new
Like this
Final
in the crock
Destination
pot right
in
at the end of the
theaters.
cooking.
That shit made me anxious as fuck.
Huh.
What did it get?
Jackpot.
What did it get on IMDb? 7.1.
It's hot in temperature.
It was pretty good. It was a
and in
fun movie to
spiciness.
watch.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
I
7.1.
was sick for way too long, and I really didn't want to put up a clickbaity video about my health, so I put it up on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever else I have that's linked to those
Pretty good
things.
for a horror movie. Yeah.
And
My rule of thumb is if it's a
it was like
comedy
some type
or
of
it's a horror movie,
bronchitis or
comedies I
pneumonia.
don't really care for
Normally,
nowadays.
if things
But if it's
go
6
on for a long time
or above,
I'll
as a
get to the
horror,
doctor.
it's worth watching.
But after
Everything
7 to
else,
10 days,
drama,
it started to get
whatever,
better.
it's got to be 7
and
out of 10.
I'm like, yay!
Then I'll watch it.
And then it got worse. And by then, I figured it was just going to get better again, you know, real soon. And then by then, you know, we're a month out, but I'm not here to apologize for being sick or missing videos. I'm here to look forward to the future, because we got a lot of good ones
Good for you.
coming up right away.
No Adam Sandler.
Um,
Comedies
and
nowadays are not.
You'll
that
see what I
funny.
mean about that.
Back then,
Some
yeah.
very interesting videos that are coming up, and I've had a lot of time to plan for these videos. Sometimes I run out of ideas, but if I've been bedridden for a month plus, then I definitely have jotted down a few ideas, and we are ready to go on those. I hate to say it, but this is like an FBI level. I'm a fan of Northern Exposure, show from the 90s. So
I'm sorry, I just
hunkering down,
I was sneezing,
watching
but
a few
I laughed at the
episodes, trying
same
to stay
fucking
close to
time
my-
because it's just so stupid. Just see, I've been intently staring at his cameras.
I hate to
I gotta
say
pee.
it, but this is like an FBI level stakeout. I'm a fan of Northern Exposure, show from the 90s. So just hunkering down, watching a few episodes, trying to stay nice and quiet. It's no activity outside so
What does
far.
it have to do with us?
And I'm gonna throw this leftovers into the car because it's gonna be pretty cold tonight. I'm gonna take the crock pot out of here, and just for the heck of it, gonna do the old dreaded stealth test. I am curious with the lights up there, exactly what you can see from outside. The coast looks clear on the cameras. Everything seems pretty smooth here for the old stealth test. Okay. It is nice and bright in here, I'll say that. Okay.
Did it pass the stealth test? Well, we're gonna find out.
Door could use a little grease. Okay.
All right,
Well, that's obvious as anything.
gotta close that door, dog.
Okay, so just walking around. Yeah, I gotta close
Oh.
this back door just to see what things are gonna be like here. Okay, so if you were walking around this thing, oh, probably you wouldn't think too much about what's going on. Looks
No.
it's pretty stealthy to me, other than the satellite dish on top of the car. Yeah, those
You know what's more sus
lights
is
up
the
above,
fact that you're parked
really
outside
hide
of
any
a
of the light
like
coming out from in
a
there.
closing store
Looks like
at 10 p.m. and your
nothing at
car
all.
is not broken down. That's more sus than anything else.
All right.
He's got a nice car in the middle. It's just weird.
Yeah, overall, I have to admit, this rig is pretty sweet. Just an unconventional design of
I wish he went
pallets.
outside the Petco. This is cowardly
really
shit. Go
draws
outside
attention
of an
away from the
actual
fact that
active
anybody would
store.
be possibly camping in it. Had a great meal. The meal was palatable. And I'm gonna hunker down because got to get up and start my journeys coming up soon here. Got to get packed up and ready to go because I'm hitting the road again. And there's adventures coming for sure. So yeah, very quiet out there.
I'm sure it is, Steve.
That's actually this road here. This part goes up to here, then to there, and that's just that side right there. Gotta keep my keys handy because being in the trailer, if somebody did steal the car, I would not be happy. And if they try to steal my pallets, likewise. So I have a button that I can push for the alarm on the car, and then try to run out the back door before it takes off if somebody's stealing the car. But I don't anticipate that to be a problem in this wonderful little neighborhood here. So I will see you guys in the morning, and hopefully this thing holds up good for the night and there's no drama or issues coming up. But yeah, just watch a little.
Oh, he's got a
more
laptop. Let's go.
exposure. Blankets have kind of dried off a little, and that's great. This little sunroof gives me all the light I need. It looks like it might leak because there's plastic on top there that's full of water.
Oh.
We'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. That was pretty easy and pretty comfortable. Perfect temperature. Parking lot's not all that busy.
No shit.
Last time I filmed it was like a madhouse here. There was big trucks parked, sleeping for the night, other people around, so that went pretty smoothly. But time to get up. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Down last night because I do have a drop hitch on the trailer. Stealth camping or
Here we are.
boondocking, that is basically the way of the future, in my opinion. You see,
Future of stealth camping.
all these Sprinter vans and transit vans with no windows on them and solar panels on the top. I know what's going on in there. There's nothing stealthy about it. You know, like what Mav's got in the back of his truck. That's a pretty stealthy one. It looks like just a truck with a canopy, but then you got to crawl in the back, and that's, you know, the biggest battle. Like, if these pallets were on the back of my pickup truck, you'd
They're
never
competing?
think anything of it. I wouldn't even have to get in from outside. I could crawl right through the window of the back of my truck.
Oh my god, I love it.
But this is the way the project went with what we had, and I think it was a great success.
Good job, Steve. I'm proud of you. Whatever.